But and especially since the vents are so big, in 1.6 you got to crouch and go into the vents. So the rotation speed is ridiculously fast for CTs. They can just drop down here and, you know, come in to the lower side or wherever they want to go, which makes it very hard for the terrorists. So, and plus it's already really tough to enter into ramps or, you know, into HUD, which makes it really, really tough for the T side. So some changes need to come in. And meanwhile, though, enough of my rambling. It's going to be the outer play coming in. Ritz going into ramp, but the rest of them are going to be in outer here, where no one marking outer. Interesting setup. 3 men on upper. And Kevin is going to get spotted out here. He just has a 5-7, no armor. They're going to be charging out the lower side. And this is a no-nonsense push coming out from NeckBreak. But Kevin! Huge play. 2 quick double kills. A double kill. Spots another man as well. He takes out SMX. This is massive play coming out from Kevin. But the Metal, though, triple kill from his side. He picks up the Tech 9. It's a 2v1 situation. Sync all alone. He's coming out of the ramp. The bomb is dropped down as Ritz and Metal spots on Sync, switches over to USP. And Sync all alone here, 11 HP. And Metal knows he's tagged him down. And it's going to be very, very tough here for Sync. As spots out Ritz, but it's going to be Metal who finishes things off with a quad kill. So very valid effort coming out from Kevin earlier on. But in the end, it was Metal sealing the show with a quad kill. And that's going to be the first pistol round going the way of NeckBreak, and that's a great start for them. Losing the knife round, starting on T side, but immediately winning the first round. And Absolute Gaming, not wasting any time. Kevin with the Nova. The Stat Dragon Nova as well. Fancy. And now NeckBreak taking a little slow. They've done the job. They've won the pistol round. Just need to play it a little slow here and not give away too many guns. They do have 2 UMPs on Ritz and Manu respectively, but against fully armored opponents, that could possibly come back and bite them in the butt. With Krish and Metal though, and SMX with the rifles throughout. And Krish head ripped off there by the UMP. Sorry, by the Nova. And ouch, that looked like it hurt as Ritz gonna fall back. And it's gonna be the lower side play coming out once again. Metal taking point. There's a man in vents. So SMX gonna take him down. Ritz meanwhile takes on Kevin. The shotgun is taken out of the equation. 4v3 situation. Sync. Ram SMX takes on LOP Lop. Inarius, no, quick double kill, picks up the AK. It's a 2v1 situation. He could technically pull this off as Munn is on half HP. But look at Ritz, playing this perfectly. He's in vents. Inarius takes down Munn. He's going to stick to defuse. 10 seconds for the defuse. He has no kit to play with. And Ritz playing this to perfection. He's going to fall. Inarius. Oh, he's got to get the defuse. This is absolutely massive play coming out from Inarius. 4 though. 3, 2. Oh, heartbreak for Inarius. But that was such a valiant effort. And they have inflicted a huge amount of damage on NeckBreak. This should go for the eco here, but huge play from Inarius. A little unlucky there in the end, just missing out that defuse by about 3 seconds. But it's gonna be second round also going the way of NeckBreak. This time full rifle buys. It's so risky to go for the SMG buys on your after you win the pistol round nowadays, because almost every team goes for the armor pistol ban. Kevin's gonna push out and gonna get taken down. Oh, a TK coming in from Munnan. But SMX and Ritz held themselves through a frag of peace, and it's just 2 men left alive. Sorry. Mosquito Killer taking out Ritz. And the last man standing Sync. And it's gonna be an easy down here. Losing 2 men shouldn't be too much of an issue. And NeckBreak have got 3 rounds here on the T side. And they're of course known to have a very, very solid CD side. So, they should be pretty happy, but then again, let's see what Absolute Gaming have in store for us. Inarius takes down Munnan. That's one danger man taken out of the equation. Munnan's a player I've been watching ever since he started playing for these Mumbai teams. Like he played for U-Farm, then he played for Wolf. Not for Wolf. He played for the original lineup of NeckBreak, then Illusions and NeckBreak, and from being a very support player sort of person, he has really stepped it up to being, I would say, one of the main players here. Very, very stable player for his team. And especially the CD side. This guy's like watching Face. I don't know how many of you guys remember this player called Face from SK Gaming in 1.6. He reminds me of that as there's the bomb going down here. Sync. Gonna come on, gonna get taken down, not checking the corner. Krish drops him, and it's a 2v3 situation, and it looks like Neris is gonna be holding onto his rifle and saving it. And that should be what Mosquito should be doing as well, but he's gonna get spotted out by Krish. And he's gonna fall back and hold onto his rifle. And it's gonna be the 4th round going away from NeckBreak. NeckBreak getting this entry frag, just opening up entire sections of the map. And Absolute Gaming, they start off on the right foot, winning the knife round and taking CD side, but it's been all downhill since then.
Terrorists win.
Should I increase the game volume a little bit? You guys can let me know in the chat. Right now it's at I really hate it when some streams they don't have barely any game volume. It's a 0.15. I can increase it a little bit if you guys feel, you know, that it could be done. Scenarios with the op. He didn't manage to get the opening frag the previous round. To no avail. It's going to get completely flashed out as 3 men there. Smoke's going to come in. Terrorist. Small little nice flip shot. Krish, but he's going to get his head ripped off by SMX. A double zoom. Making him spot out SMS. SMX going to get flashed out. He's going to not die though. He manages to take down Kevin even though it was flashed completely and on just 2 HP. And again, Absolute Gaming for 2v4 situation, even though SMX is just in 2 HP. And they're going to be going for the lower. I'm really decided though. The C4 is with the money. Nade's going to come in. Going to do quite a lot of damage to Mosquito. Checking the corners. As Absolute Gaming realized they really need to make a play. Mullen though takes down Mosquito Killer. And the last man left alive is going to be Lop. And what could he possibly do here? Swap with the M4, but the bomb is going to be this is just NeckBreak just dissecting Absolute Gaming's defense here. They have absolutely no idea how to counter this push. And NeckBreak aren't trying anything special. They're just doing the basic smokes and getting these entry frags. And basically, right now, just out-aiming Absolute Gaming, who are now going to be forced to go for the eco. Pause coming out, as it looks like one of the players has lagged out. Looks like we have Krish, who's lagged out here. So, 5-0. Oh, looks like 1-3 lagged out. And, yep, just a pause for a minute while he reconnects back. But right now, Absolute Gaming are looking in a very, very tough situation here. 5-0, and with the eco coming out here, it could be, it's most probably going to be 6-0. Unless he mount a comeback here on a CD set, after which he's going to be in a T set. So this is looking very, very, very problematic for Absolute Gaming at the moment. They did have a very emphatic victory over A40 earlier in Mirage, but right now facing up with the NeckBreak, one of the top 3 teams in the country. And also, NeckBreak, who are playing under the name of Wolf on ESCA Open, are also one of the, I think the only team right now in the ESCA Open playoffs as well. So, alright, pause coming in. In the meantime, let's talk about Nuke a little bit more. Like, I really do like the map layout overall compared to 1.6. Like, 1.6 had this extra room. Like, I don't know how many of you guys remember it, but there was a bomb room here, and there was another room, like, around here. There used to be, like, huge room there, and it was completely useless. And I like the back vents entrance. I like the map design, but like I said, the entrances to the sites are just too claustrophobic. It's like I said earlier, Freiburg can fit into this door, I'm quite sure. And, I mean, the cities already have a huge advantage of being able to rotate really quickly from upper to lower. And on top of that, you add in these extremely narrow entrances into the sites or into the areas of the map, like ramp here. I mean, this is a huge choke point for terrorists. If the CTs get a good spawn and they want to play a little bit aggressive, they can completely shut this area down. And then, of course, coming out of hut is so tough. And even if you can be like, yeah, but you got so many good smokes, right? Yeah, the smokes are a different thing altogether, and even the smokes can be screwed up. Like some of the terrorists, they line up the smokes using the this roof, the glass here, as in order to break the glass and drop in here. So most cities now will usually break the glass to prevent the smokes from blocking off heaven. The thing with CS:GO is the flashes are really weak. The flashes in CSGO are really weak compared to 1.6. 1.6, the flashes could rain in and would completely blind the CTs for quite a few seconds. The flashes here are so weak, so when you're executing a push here, yeah, you can have smokes, but just bear this in mind, the smokes can't work against you as well. A CT could just lurk in a smoke and take you down. So it's the map really needs some redesign, to be really honest. This hut needs to be really, like, the entrance needs to be increased to be much bigger. They need to remove these ledges here, make ramps much more wider, and I think that would make the map a little bit more competitive. Because right now, yeah, you do have some really great comeback games like 12-3 and then 13-2, and then the T's, they switch over to CD side, they have a huge comeback. Yeah, we do have some very great games in Nuke, but how many times do we see that compared to how many times it's a 16-1, 16-2 whitewash? Right, and I really don't think that makes for competitive viewing. I mean, hell, Cobblestone right now seems to be a much more better map than Nuke at the moment, more balanced map. And now there's going to be a Eco YOLO push out coming out from the CTs here, but Little and SMX and our SMX is ripping them apart with the AK, and it's going to be Munnan who picks up a double as well, and it's going to be 6-0 here. And Absolute Gaming, they don't have the money to buy up as many resources and weapons as they want right now, but they need to start stringing a few rounds together here. Otherwise, it's looking like it's going to be NeckBreak all the way. 6-0 on the T side here. The AWP in the hands of Kevin this time around. Kevin, rather. Let's see what he's going to do. Once again, Munnan and Bush coming out of play. Smoked off, though. The wall smokes come in. SMX going for the boost. He's gonna get spotted out. Kevin not able to land a shot, and SMX punishes him for that. And is gonna be teased once more, getting the openings here as they're making their way slowly into the bottom of the ladder, where Mosquito Killer just waiting there for them to make the play. Sink in secret. And Little, though, getting boosted on top. SMX meanwhile, this isn't working out. And they're like, yeah, you know what, screw it, just go kill everyone. That's exactly what Mitchell's gonna be doing. He's gonna spot Mosquito Killer. Not able to kill him, but SMX avenges him almost immediately. There's a man there, and this is a great chance for LOP to get a double kill. He does! He gets a triple, and that's a first round. Going the way, huge play coming from LOP, and a little bit of a careless play coming out from NeckBreak. They're all three men just running in to ramps when they had no information if ramp was clear or not. So a little bit careless play, but 6-1. They should be feeling very comfortable, as it looks like Sink and Kevin getting disconnected, and Paul's coming in once more. So let's gotta wait for them to come back in. In the meantime, just give me a sec. I'm just gonna alt tab out real quickly and just check something out. Alright, so back in the game. And we do have all the players in, and the unpause should come in. Quite happy to see that we're not having as many pauses as we saw yesterday. Yesterday was disastrous, a couple of these games. I think we had a couple of games which went, which really didn't, a couple of teams getting disqualified because they were unable to join, or, their client kept crashing. So hopefully things should be fixed next time. We have the next tournament probably in April or May. And the 8th round coming in here. as NeckBreak are looking to be in absolutely indomitable form at the moment on Nuclear. It was a map choice. They lost the knife round, picked the T side, but they're doing huge work as SMX, 12 frags and 3 deaths. He's pretty much just enjoying himself here. Nice little hop and pop, B-hop coming out. And Kevin, does he know there's Matt in? Kevin is in a great position here. He's not going to do anything though, as 1, 2, 3 shuts him down. Low play coming out though, and Sing doing huge work, gets a double kill. And that's him opening his account. He wasn't 0 all this while till he got the double kill, but it's going to be SMX and Mythil, 2 extremely, extremely dangerous players for NeckBreak. And Mythil gonna fall. It's all down to SMX here. 1v4 situation. He gets 1. Nade comes in, gets a second. This is huge play coming out from SMX. Picks up the bomb. 2v1 situation. As Nyar is just waiting for SMX. He should hear him running back. He hears him, he spots him as well. And SMX now, he knows that Inarius knows where he is. So mind game's coming out. And SMX is going to fall back to Hut. And Inarius, completely unaware that there's 2 bullets he get. Oh, but SMX looking the wrong way and gonna get picked up in Inarius. A valiant effort coming out from SMX. And it's gonna be the second round on board here for Absolute Gaming as NeckBreak, though, they should be very comfortably easy to buy up again, and buy up the next round as well, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe, yeah, they should be able to. The Absolute Gaming finally stringing a couple of rounds together, but they have a mountain to climb because this is looking pretty tricky here for them. This Mythil setting up for the smokes. How to throw a smoke in outer, lesson 101. Let's see where the smoke's gonna land. And that is the garage smoke, if I'm not mistaken. No, that's the main smoke. As the wall of smoke's coming in. And we're gonna spot out Sink. Kevin at the edge of smoke. Risky play there, but he takes down SMX, and that's a man to the good here for Absolute Gaming. Are they gonna push out? Because Sink is just looking that corner. Looking the corner. Spot Skrish falling down, but not able to land a shot though. But it's Lop waiting there. He gets 1. He gets 2. Is he gonna get a 3rd? Yes, he does. And this is a huge play coming out from Lop. Getting the triple kill. Last man left alive. Ritz. He was just lurking around ramp, but he's gonna fall as well. And it's gonna be a 3rd round here for Absolute Gaming. And that's absolutely what they needed. As it looks like we should see an eco, or rather at least a Tech 9 buy coming out from NeckBreak here. And a Tech 9. I'm so surprised Valve hasn't nerfed this gun yet. I mean, it's so ridiculously overpowered. Of course, it was overshadowed by the CZ back in, earlier. And look at this play coming out. There's going to be a ramp push coming out. Spray for all his work. LOP falls though. Mosquito killer. He's going to be falling down the lower side where they're going to hunt him down. Krish. Waiting for Krish to come out. There's a man at Toxic, and that could be huge. I think it's Kevin or Inarius, I'm not sure. And Toxic, the Mosquito Killer, is going to peek out. He's going to get tagged out here with a Tech 9. Take him down, but Kevin lurking in Toxic. He could be the point man, the most important man here. Spots Ritz, takes him down through the smoke. The bomb's not going to get planted here. As Inarius is going to duke it out. He's going to get caught out though. 25 health points. He's getting hunted down here. And Munn takes his head off. Sink comes back with a frag of his own on the middle. It's now a 2v3 situation as Krish is going to open the doors here for Toxic. There's a man still inside. Krish is going to fall. SMX tapping away with a Tech 9. He gets 1v1 situation. And Sink on 8 HP and SMX on 5. And SMX, he has the C4 to play with, and Sink has absolutely no idea where SMX is going. And this is huge play coming out from SMX. Bear in mind, this is a full eco, pretty much a full eco. And Sink. And SMX, I think he hears him coming in. He's got a clutch around there for his team, and that's going to be a 7th round for a NeckBreak. Unlikely win. And that is exactly why the Tech 9 should definitely be nerfed. Not taking away anything from NeckBreak, though. They just pushed in like absolute madmen. And it's going to be pause coming in. There we go. I honestly don't mind the new train, to be honest. The inner sight is much more playable now for the T's. Once upon a time, retaking the inner sight was almost impossible. Back even in 1.6 and in Source, and even in the CS:GO version of Train. But I think the inner sight is actually much better now compared to what it was earlier. The outer sight, A sight, needs to be worked a little bit more. It's too open, and you feel just completely naked when you're, even as a CT or even as a T. There's not many spots to take cover in. Maybe adding an extra train in the middle might work out, but let's see what Valve's going to do on that. But they really do need to work on the FPS optimization for that particular map. It's extremely unoptimized when it comes to FPS. Get huge FPS drops when I play on that map. Well, I'm getting like close to 300 on almost every other map. And that's mix. There's a jump. Switch on the X-ray here. As Inarius, with the auto sniper, he gets one. That's Mythil, a danger man taking out an equation here. Krish almost immediately replies back with a refrag onto Mosquito Killer. I wonder who Mosquito Killer is, though. I know most of his players here, but Mosquito Killer. That's Krish, gonna flash his way into ramps, where it's gonna get spotted out. He takes him down. Actually, it's Munnan who helped save his teammate. And it's gonna be the ramp in control here with NeckBreak. Although Ritz and Krish are pretty low on health here. SMX looking there. Spots him, man, takes him down. And Kevin with the M4. He takes down Krish, but the bomb's gonna get planted. And it's 1, 2, 3, and Ritz has 2 CDs coming in. Munnan takes one more with man down. It's the last man left alive. It's gonna be locked. Who's gonna get taken out by Munnan as well? It's a huge play coming out from Munnan. Triple kill. 8-3 to score as a pause coming out once more. It looks like some issues being faced by the members of Absolute Gaming, as Lop is going to get dropped out now, and Absolute Gaming are an absolute tatterers here when it comes to the economy, as 3-8 is a scoreline for NeckBreak on the T side, and the money is in shambles for Absolute Gaming, and this should be the 9th round for NeckBreak. Complete domination being showcased by the team from Mumbai. Extremely. They are, of course, one of the favorites in this tournament, but then they're going to be facing off against, I think they're going to be facing Illunes next, if I'm not mistaken, and then, or no, I think they need to play one more game, and then if they win that, they will be facing off against Illunes, and the winner of that is going to be facing off against Mission and Stealth, and that is the lower bracket finals, and then the grand finals will, of course, be Brutality, and whoever wins the lower bracket finals. So a long evening of some pretty good Counter-Strike action. Sometimes what happens in these tournaments are, you cast a few games where since it's 32 teams playing, you can't expect some of these teams are actually very newly formed teams who are novices, or to be more politically incorrect, who are kind of noobs, so to speak, when it comes to the game. So some of these games can be a little bit boring to watch and cast. But fortunately, as the games are wrapping up, as we reach into the semifinals or the upper and lower bracket finals, we will be seeing the cream of the crop battling it out, which makes for much more better viewing and much more exciting Counter-Strike, so to speak. I'm just going to increase the crosshair thickness. It looks a little too thin. Ooh, what the hell? Crosshair thickness. I'm gonna make it 1.5. No. Better? Yeah, I think a little better. Just increase it. Crosshair. Draw outline. 1. There we go. And it's a little bit too big now. 1.5 should be fine. Yep, there we go. And crosshair size should be around 5. Yeah, I think this should make it much more easier for you guys. Crosshair gap -1. What the hell? Yeah, there we go. I think this should be much more visible for you guys. Let me know in the chat regarding any issues from my end. I'll try to get it fixed ASAP, as it's going to be Unpause coming in. 8-3 right now to NeckBreak. And they are looking like they're running away with this game here. It was their map pick. They lost a knife round. They took the T site, and it's up. And now, though, from Absolute Gaming, force buy. Not a force buy, sorry. It's just gonna buy quick. Ooh. What happened there? As SMX is left all alone against 3 men here, he spots Sync out. And that was unexpected. Just pushed in 3 men to ramp and 2 men from cap as SMS is gonna flash his way in. He's gonna get one, but he's gonna get shut down by Narius, and that was a YOLO play coming out from Absolute Gaming, somehow working out for them. And that's a 4th round for them, but the question is it a little bit too late at the moment? There's 8 rounds and Nuke on the T side, especially when you're NeckBreak and you're pretty much known for your CD side. It is going to be a very tough task for Absolute Gaming. Narius, he's got his hands on the op. Glass cannon coming out. Let's see what he can do. They haven't been able to do anything on the outer side because of the smoke wall coming out from... Ooh, Narius misses a shot though, and Krish. But he takes a shot through the flash. I don't know how blind he was there, but great shot by Narius. And Mittel, though, avenges his teammate by taking that lob. It's a 4v4 situation. As it looks like they're going to make their way over to ramp where there isn't anyone playing. So that's the thing with Absolute Gaming right now. They're leaving so much map control to NeckBreak that NeckBreak can pretty much make whatever play they want to do. Sure, I get the idea, you know, let them take over the side, we can go for the retake, but NeckBreak are holding these, getting this really nice, solid after-plan positions, which makes it really tough for them to go for the retake, because Narius gets a double for the round here. And 3v4 situation, lower play gonna be coming up, Metal gonna get spotted out. The Mosquito Killer, but not gonna be able to do any damage, and Nade's gonna come in and completely blow out that door there. And Kevin and Mosquito Killer take down Ritz and Metal. It's the last man that's standing. It's going to be Munn. He's all alone. Who gets 1? Who gets 2? This is huge play, but it's a man from behind Sync slowly walking in from behind here. As Munn, does he know? This is huge! He takes him down! Oh my god, that's absolutely massive! 4v1, no problem. And 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Wow, that was absolutely massive. It was just sitting there and just crouching down and just taking down everyone. And that was absolutely massive play from 1, 2, 3. And if there are any movie makers out there, there you go. There's your movie clip for the week. Apart from Venom clutching that 1 HP 1v3 yesterday on Cash, I'm sorry. Against, I think it was MIS. And that's gonna be the round for NeckBreak. Wow, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that at all. And that was a complete misplay, I guess, from Absolute Gaming. But I don't know how there were 3 people shooting at him, and I think just 2 people peeked out. And Krish though. YOLO play as they have complete control of ramp here, but they tease him, making the way in the lower side where they have 3 men waiting for them. But it's one more eco round coming out from Absolute Gaming. Ritz is gonna fall. The Mosquito Killer will manage to pick up the Tech 9 and Metal though. And now have side control, the lower side. Bomb's gonna go down. Metal takes off the lob. Last man left, like Kevin's gonna fall as well. It's gonna be in the end a pretty easy round here for NeckBreak, and it's gonna be the last round of the first half. 10-4 is the scoreline, and things looking absolutely bleak for Absolute Gaming. We've seen stranger things happen, so let's see what they can do on their T side as well. But that's being very optimistic. That's honestly being very optimistic. In the meantime, though, Narius once more with the op. They've been playing very passively on the CD side. I get it, you know, it's Nuke and CD side, you want to play really passively, but this is giving them complete control as the upper play going to be coming out, and it's Kevin and Sync here. Kevin gets 1, and Sync though helping himself with 2 quick frags. Last one left by Ritz is all alone here. 1v3, and he's gonna fall there, and it's gonna be Absolute Gaming finally winning 1 more round on the CD side, and that's gonna be 10-5 to NeckBreak, as the good half is going to be called out, and they're going to move on to their CD side. So, firstly, for Absolute Gaming, they got an Everest to climb here. Firstly, they need to win the pistol round, win the following 2 Ana-Eco rounds, and then string 11 rounds, or at least 10 rounds to ensure overtime. And that is indeed a very, very, very tough task for them. Casper X-ray control. I wish I had Casper control. What they're gonna do here. Looks like Upper play coming out. No time being wasted. And it's gonna be Mitchell. He's gonna get his head ripped off there. That's a great start. His upper side is out of control with Absolute Gaming. And now it's a 3v5 situation. The bomb's planted as Kevin takes on Mullen as well. And Lop rips the hell off Krish. Last man left alive, Ritz. And this is it's got a 1v5 situation. That's a very unenviable scenario to be in. And that's exactly the start Absolute Gaming needed on their T side there. The YOLO push and some great entry frags coming out. And Ritz all alone here. He's gonna get spotted out. And he's gonna get his head lopped off by Sync. And 10-6. Absolute Gaming. Very, very emphatic pistol round win. Just lost one man in the process as well. So, and of course I'm not surprised to see NeckBreak go for the buy. They got so many rounds to play with. As Ritz is gonna go with the scout here. Ritz has been having some issues in the tournament. He did have major FPS issues, if I'm not mistaken, in the earlier games. But let's see if things have worked out for him, as it's gonna be a full rifle buy coming out from Absolute Gaming. As X makes taken down to 22 HP, a little bit too adventurous for his own good. And he's gonna be on 22 HP fallback. As Krish and 123 setting up a pretty nice crossfire. They got a 5-7 in the Deagle as well. As Absolute, they know they need to win these 2 rounds. They need to win these 2 rounds. Metal peeks out. Ooh, dinks down Sync to 7 HP. But now SMX is very low and healthy. Ritz though takes the head of Kevin. What a shot! With the scout. The flashbang's gonna come in and Krish completely blinded out. And Mosquito Killer's gonna take him down. Munnan though, looking to smoke. Knows there's a man who's gone to lower into heavens here, but not calling it out. So lapse of communication coming out there. Mittel, sorry, 123 should have definitely told SMX that there's a man in heavens, as 123 is gonna fall to Sync. And just down now to Mittel and Ritz, but the bomb is gonna go up. Ritz is gonna fall as well, trying to pick up a rifle, and Mittel all alone, 22 HP in the lower side, and he could try and hold on to this to his armor and P250, but won't be able to do much with it. So it should be 10-7 here for Absolute Gaming, who should win the next round as well pretty comfortably, as it's gonna be yeah, there we go, Mittel falling, and the money should force NeckBreak to go for the full eco, unless they have completely lost their minds and are going to go for another armor pistol buy, which they won't. And it's going to be another eco coming out, and that should enable Absolute Gaming to make it round number 8 here. But then, after that, that's going to be the trial by fire, as NeckBreak will be able to buy up. And the game is far from over though. I can record my own voice in a demo and upload it on YouTube. Yeah, I can, but what's the point? I mean, I'd rather watch it live. It's so much more fun. As Kevin takes on SMX and Krish, that outer push not quite working out for NeckBreak. And it should be very comfortable 8th round here for Absolute Gaming, as Lop and Kevin held themselves up for a frag apiece, and last man left alive, and he's gonna get his head ripped off by the Tech 9, and it is gonna be the 8th round here, just 2 rounds away from tying things up with NeckBreak, but now is gonna be now's the time for them to show what they have here. We're facing off against a full buy NeckBreak CD side here on Nuke. No ops though, just have the rifles and FAMAS. So one thing about NeckBreak as a team is how they don't seem to have much of a dedicated opper. Yeah, we do see Ritz with the op once in a while, but it's quite rare to see them opping like SMX, and they do have Krish here. Yeah, because I'm sorry, I completely forgot they have Krish. Earlier they didn't have an op. As Absolute Gaming though, they have the man advantage. They have control of lowest side. SMX goes down as well, and this is a great T start here for Absolute Gaming, because it's just now on 1, 2, 3 and Mittel. As opposite is in control. Mosquito Killer lurking in the smoke. As Mittel's gonna come. Mittel has no clue. There's a man right behind him. He's gonna get taken down by Mosquito Killer. And last man left right, Manan. He did clutch the 1v4 earlier here, but this should be a little bit too much for him as well, because the bomb is ticking away. And Absolute Gaming are now gonna be just one round away from tying things up with NeckBreak. And NeckBreak are gonna be NeckBreak. And that should give Absolute Gaming the opportunity to tie things up. So the game is far from over, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, both the nades failing from Absolute Gaming. That was so funny. Two failed nades as an area. So opening things up. SMX goes down. Ritsto gets a frag on his sink. Still alive. Still has a lot of health, but he's gonna get his head ripped off by Mosquito Killer. That YOLO spray working out. It's a 2v4 situation. Of course, it's an eco for NeckBreak. As Anarius takes on Krish. The last man left alive is going to be Mythil once more. And a 1v4 just with the P250 to play with and 43 health points. And that's going to be a little bit tough even for the Magic Man himself to do anything about. And he's going to get spotted out. Kevin takes him down. And it's going to be scores tied here. Would you believe it? Would you believe it? As Absolute Gaming, that's what it needed to do. Just win the pistol round. Win the next two following anti-eco rounds. And then make sure that they win the round where NeckBreak bought up. Now though, NeckBreak full buy here. We have the Op on Krish. We have the Auto Sniper on Ritz. If Absolute Gaming can win this round, that's massive. That's absolutely massive, because that's going to force NeckBreak into probably another force buy round or an equal round. The smoke's going to come in from flashes coming from Absolute Gaming, and there's a little gap there. Fish not going to be able to spot anything up, but that's okay. As Ritz with the Auto Sniper doing massive work, just slaughtering the teaser in the outer side, and it's all Sink here who's going to get spotted out. He's going to get his. He's going to get taken down by Krish. Last man left alive. That's going to be Mosquito Killer in a 1v5 situation. And that is not a situation you want to be. This is a gangbang waiting to happen for him. And it's one man against 5 angry NeckBreak members. And he does take down Mythil, but gonna get shut down by Manan there. And the Auto Sniper buy. Perfect buy for that round as Rich shuts things down. And now NeckBreak again extending the lead here. 11-10. They're going to be going out of here. They know that there's the Oppa to be afraid of. It's going to be the ramp play. 2 men in radio, but it's going to be Oppa players. Mythil and Krish shuts things down in outer and Oppa. And it's already the 2-man advantage here. As Ritz with the Auto Sniper in the ramp. Announcing himself, making them know that he's lurking there. As Lop though walks out through the smoke. SMX takes him down, easy picking. Ritz takes down Absolute Mosquito Killer. Last man left alive is going to be Kevin, who is going to fall to 1-2-3, and it is going to be round number 12 here. And you got to ask yourself this: are NeckBreak going to run away with this? Lots of money still in the bank here for Absolute Gaming, winning 5 rounds in a row there. Gave them enough money to make an Arab jealous. Here we go, though. Upper push coming out. Don't want to waste any time. The Wally, though, going to do a lot of damage. And Mythil just spraying him down. He gets 2, but he's so low in health. He switches to USP. He's going to fall. 3v3 situation. The health, though, in area is so very low. Just on 6 HP as Krish rips the head off Sink there. And it's going to be a complete slaughter in the upper side. And a dominating retake coming out from NeckBreak. It doesn't make it. 13-10. Of course, though, Absolute Gaming should be easily able to buy the bomb going down and do have a lot of money still to play with. But 13-10. And NeckBreak are just 3 more rounds away. Just 3 more rounds away from taking this game here. And I'll let you guys know what the next game is. Assuming it's gonna be, I don't think it's Allunes. I think it's Allunes. If someone could confirm through the whatchamacallit, through the brackets link, I think it's given in the chat or somewhere else. If someone could just let me know what the next game is, so I wouldn't keep you guys waiting long. Yes, Absolute Gaming. They tried to mount a small little mini comeback on the first 5 rounds on the T side, but after that it's been neckbreak all the way, just shutting things down like the Great Wall of China. And Krish tagging down. They're duking it out on the outer side here. Krish and Inarius. Inarius out of 53 HP. What are they gonna do? Krish takes down Kevin. And Nara just waiting for Krish to show himself. There's no one on the upper platform though. I don't think he knows that. As Krish just holding that angle, the tiny little angle, tiniest of angles at SMX. He's gonna get spotted out. Oh, and Nara is missing the shot. Buddy, you can't miss these shots. Not at this point in time. And SMX luckily stays alive. There's gonna be the upper play coming out where Krish is waiting for Inarius to make the play here. As Mythal and SMX waiting for the play to come in as well. Here we go, the smokes, the flash is waiting out. SMX completely flashed off, but he's going to be able to molly off the entrance. Last man left alive is going to be Inarius. Comes pushing in with a Tech 9, and Mythal's going to be like, hello there, headshot, and it's 14-10 to neckbreak. And they are just 2 more rounds away. Just 2 more rounds away. And if it's gonna be Illune's the next game, I really do want to see Snorlax and everyone else, Snorlax and Zilk and you know, everyone else step it up. Because the last time I saw them, Illune's versus Brutality, Machine Gun was playing like a god. He was literally playing like a god. He was playing like he had hacks on. He was simply unstoppable. I think he dropped like 38 frags, but the rest of his team really not able to match up to his performance there, and Brutality taking it pretty comfortably as all the members in the team, especially Petrichor, the latest addition to the team, stepping it up when it absolutely mattered. As Ritz though with the nade blowing away Inarius. It's already the man to the good here for neckbreak. Anyone. Mythal takes down LOP, Lop, Sid, Kevin, Mosquito Killer. Last 3 men left alive here against 5. Great players. Mythal caught out here. Gonna flash himself out. Peek out. Takes on Sync and the bomb spotter as well. Mythal just spraying through the smoke, hoping to get lucky. The bomb's still down. It's still down in the Squeaky, as it's gonna be a 3v2 situation as Kevin and Mosquito Killer held themselves up to a frag apiece. 3v2 situation. Mythal only 15 HP. They should be pretty happy with this, as Kevin is all the way here below heavens. He's gonna peek out here, and SMX knows exactly where he's coming out. He's gonna peek out, takes him down through the smoke, and the last man left alive. Mosquito Killer, 1v3 situation, 34 health points. Can he pull this off though? Takes on Mythal. He has no idea. SMX is just lurking around the corner. SMX gonna walk out, takes him down, and it's gonna be map and match point here for neckbreak as you're 1 more round away from meeting Illunes in the next game. As a pause is going to come in, as the Ritz looks like he's lagged out. And Absolute Gaming though, you gotta give it to them. They did put up a fight. Definitely did put up a fight, but it was not to be. His neckbreak coming out pretty strong here. Still not over though. 15-10. They could come back and surprise me. I tend to jinx the teams whenever I say, you know, it's over, it's GG, and then the team does these crazy comebacks. Like when I was casting the ESL1 Katowice game between CLG and Hellraisers, was 13-2. I'm like, yep, GG, it's done with. And then CLG mount a comeback. And then it was C9 and TSM, if I remember correctly. Same thing, 13-2 for TSM and CD set. I'm like, yep, GG, you know, goodbye C9. And then they mount a comeback, so let's see. They still could do something about it. They aim is not an issue for these guys. These guys can definitely aim. It's just a little bit of coordination, lack of coordination, a little bit of matchmaking sort of play coming out from these guys, especially Absolute Gaming, like going in kind of YOLO solo, not going for the trades. Some basic mistakes, which you really can't afford to have when you're playing against some of the top teams, at least in the country. I mean, that's enough to beat the second tier and the third tier teams, but not teams like NeckBreak have been playing international games for quite a while here. It's quite funny to see so many like, at least you know, in India, many people assume that ranks mean you're actually a really good player, you're a pro player, and they really don't understand that even if you're global elite, it means jack shit unless you know how to play, you know, as a team. Many people don't get that. Many people think being a good fragger or, you know, having some good RWS in ESCA or having a global elite rank makes you a really good player. Absolutely not. There and cut. He's gonna take one down. Ooh, he spots a man there with his back turn. Mittel goes on to Kevin though, as Ritz replies back with a frag of his own. Kevin, huge shot, but it's all down to Mosquito Killer. Just an 11 HP to clutch his turn for his team to stay alive in the tournament. It's gonna be very tough for him. He's gonna peek out. Takes on Ritz though. 11 HP. Still manages to get the frag. And SMX 1v1 here. SMX looking the wrong way, but he's gonna clutch around for his team. 16-10 is a scoreline. Valiant effort coming out from Inaris and his men. Then in the end, it's gonna be NeckBreak who are gonna come through, and it is gonna be GG being called here. Next game, just gonna take a look at what the next game is.